How to make the most out of your video creative brief. Hi, I'm Brionez, Creative Director for Shakespeare Media, with another how-to video to help companies navigate through video production like a boss. Most people put a lot of thought into video production, but don't take the time to create a comprehensive creative brief. You could end up with a final product that doesn't meet your expectations. By taking the time to create a detailed creative brief, you'll make sure that everyone involved in the project knows what to expect of them. This will help make sure that your video turns out exactly how you want it to. There are bad habits people learn as they grow up, which crush the creative pathways in the brain. And like all bad habits, they can be broken if you're willing to work at it. That's why it's worth the small amount of work to fill out a creative brief for your video production company. In today's video, I'll walk you through the steps to do so. No panic needed. Number 1, what is a video creative brief and why do you need one? A video creative brief is a document that outlines the goals of a video project, who is involved, and what the video will look like. It's key to have a creative brief because it helps ensure that everyone involved in the project is on the same page. This prevents any misunderstandings and allows for a smoother production process. Number 2, how to write a video creative brief. A good creative brief should include all the necessary details about your project. This includes the target audience, the goal of the video, and any specific instructions you may have for the team creating it. It's also important to include any relevant images or videos that can help give your team a better idea of what you're looking for. Number 3, the components of a successful video creative brief. The first component, project history and objectives. It's all about context. That's why it's important to outline the history of the project and its objectives. This information will help your team understand the context of the video and what it's trying to achieve. The second component, target audience. Include information about the demographics of your target audience, as well as their interests and needs. This will help your team create a video that is relevant and engaging for them. The third component, key messages. The key messages of your video should be clear and concise. This will help us create a video that is on brand and on message. The fourth component, how and where the video will be distributed. When creating a video, think about where it will be distributed. Will it be used for marketing or social media purposes? Will it be shown at a live event? Knowing the answer to this question will help your team create a video that is tailored for its target audience. The fifth component, tone of voice. The tone of voice of a video can be just as important as its content. It's important to think about the tone you want your video to have and how it will align with your brand. If you're not sure what tone you want, our team can help you find the right one. The sixth component, any mandatory elements. What are your company's must-needs? Some examples are logos, taglines, color scheme, fonts, and even disclaimers that need to be in fine print. This also is an area to list out things to avoid, like a competitor's B-roll style, colors and imagery. The seventh component, timeline. This will help us schedule work accordingly and deliver on upcoming deadlines. It's important to be as specific as possible when detailing the timeline so there are no surprises later on. The eighth component, budget. This includes the cost of production, talent, any post-production work that may be required. It's also important to factor in any marketing or distribution costs that may be associated with the video. The final component, approval process. It's important to have an approval process in place so that everyone involved in the project can have their say in the final product. A good approval process should include a review cycle, so that changes can be made as needed. It's also important to have a contact person who is responsible for giving the final approval. So to wrap it up, remember that video production is one of the most exciting aspects of content marketing. It's an opportunity for you to tell your story in a creative, engaging way that will connect with your audience on a personal level. To make sure this connection happens, it's important to have a comprehensive video brief before beginning any work. If creating the brief seems daunting, or if you want help getting started, let us know. We'll walk you through the process step by step. Thanks for your time, everyone. Keep creating, and be sure to follow Shakespeare Media's YouTube channel and our LinkedIn business page to get more tips and tutorials on how you can improve your video production for your company.